Greetings. Had to do a quick hoodie change because I didn't want people to confuse the videos. This is a different video. Whoop, dropping my fuzzy pillow. This is a channeled message about love. So, the song I'm Not Okay by My Chemical Romance kept coming through. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. So someone here needs to scream. Safe place to scream would be in your car, in a pillow, in the middle of the woods, or a desert, or an ocean, a lake. Someone here needs to scream, like actually scream. Someone could be screaming. I'm hearing screaming, but the song is I'm Not Okay by My Chemical Romance. Also, Awake My Soul by Mumford & Sons, specifically where you invest your love, you invest your life. So, back to the previous video talking about attachments. Attachment is the root of suffering. Love is appreciation, not possession. Possession would be attachment. You know, we attach to things that we feel like we possess. Some people treat love as something that they possess. So this can be relating to a relationship that could have been insatiable, could have been, you know, just very consuming, consumptive, just like ooey gooey consuming, like where you lose yourself in this person, you lost yourself in them, or they lost themselves in you. And so naturally with the separation, if you lose yourself to something, then yeah, you're not going to be okay because you feel like a part of you was quite literally taken from you. So someone here could be not okay. They're not okay. I'm not okay. And then Awake My Soul, where you invest your love, you invest your life. So someone here is really realizing, you know, where they've really invested their love, where they haven't invested their love. You know, if they're looking at their life and they're just like everything's in shambles, then this can be reminiscent of, you know, I've invested in other people's loves perhaps, but have I really invested in my own love? You know, what is my own life showing me? It's showing me, am I chasing life or am I chasing death? You know, am I chasing love or am I chasing the opposite of love? And so there's something here about getting back to the heart. Now I'm hearing again, I'm coming back to the heart of worship. So someone here can be really getting into a faithful space. You know, this can be something like someone having a huge moment, you know, huge scare with death or with something, and it's creating faith in someone that used to be faithless. They're now becoming faithful. This can be having a spiritual experience. It's like something could be kind of churning. Something is activating here. There's an activation. Also the song All I Want by Codaline. This is an older song. You brought out the best in me, a part of me that I'd never seen. You took my soul and you wiped it clean. Our love was made for movie scenes. So kind of like the Notebook kind of love coming through here. You know, someone here, you feel like they brought out the best in you. And Spirit is saying, you know, it's not that they brought out the best in you. They simply activated it. It was there, you know, it was there all along. It wasn't a requirement for them for it to be brought out. It was the recognition of yourself within them, the mirror, because everything is a mirror. So it's like this love could have been a great mirror for you. It could have been a something that was meant to be the seat of an activation for you to step into a higher calling. This person, this situation was put in front of you to mirror, you know, your shadows, mirror your strengths as well. You don't know what you really want in life until you are very quiet and you allow it to tell you. So, you don't know what you really want in life until you're very quiet and you allow it to tell you. What's it? You know, that's like your soul, the seat of your soul. Alan Watts over here. Don't force anything. You can tell when an artist is forcing because we reject it, because it's not authentic. So something here, you know, the inauthentic things are being rejected or being, what is it called? Canceled at this time. So there's this thing here of like canceling inauthentic things. This is making me think of the whole AI thing, which, you know, I'm not going to say anything on that. I'm personally not for it. I'm not going to unfriend close friends who are doing it. But I will say, if I'm not friends with you and you're doing it, I'm hitting that unfriend button, unfollow button, I just have to say. Because I'm team naturals all the way, you guys. I am all the way team naturals. And so there's something here, you know, where it's like the great divide. You can be really seeing, like, where people stand at the heart of a matter. Like, what is someone's deeper motive in life? What really inspires all of their actions and their intentions. And what are their intentions? Seeing the root of someone's intention. And that could also be why this relationship was, was gonna say dismangled, which sounds kind of rough. So something here could have been rough with the relationship. Now I'm hearing the country song, I know you ain't in love with him, break up with him. It's like Old Dominion or something. I know you ain't in love with him, break up with him. So there could be someone here who's literally watching someone else in a relationship, you know, guy or girl, whatever, hearts not parts, so see, whatever, I know you're in love with her, break up with her. I don't know, however the lyrics fit for you, they work, but someone here is looking at someone else in a relationship and they're like, I know you're not in love with that person, so can you just like get away from that person so you can come this way already? Like someone here they feel like they've just been waiting. We also have the song Alley Cats by the Black Books. Alley Cats and Mars, shining in the dark. Where'd you hide the key, dear? I can't find the love we had, but I know where to go. Carry this tune on a heart that's been breaking. You don't have to change a thing in your life. You don't have to change a thing in your life. So someone here is kind of like wandering through the lost alley of heartache, of heartbreak, wandering through the alley. So be cautious if you're like, I don't know, someone here could be like in a city. They could be like in the city, wandering around drunk at night, just like walking around, reminiscing over old relationships, past. That is, now I'm hearing, let the bodies hit the floor, let the bodies hit the floor, let the bodies hit the floor. Okay, what is that? One, nothing's wrong with me, something's gotta give. Okay, so again, screaming, because, so now going back to the beginning of the channeled message here of, I'm not okay. So I'm not okay, My Chemical Romance, and Let the Bodies Hit the Floor. Sorry, I don't know who sings that song. Also the song Ain't It Funny by Jennifer Lopez. We're talking old school Jennifer Lopez. What I will say though, J-Lo, you know, tends to date younger. So there could be something here with the love department where there's like an age gap and age difference. This could make someone kind of insecure, kind of unsure. They're not really, you know, like the generational gap. I don't know, there's like a strong spiritual connection, but someone here is like a little hesitant because of perhaps an age gap. Ain't it funny though, J-Lo? She says in that song, I live 1,000 lives, each one with you right by my side, yet we find ourselves in a less than perfect circumstance, and it seems like we'll never have the chance. So this can be someone who's like a really strong soulmate of yours. You've never really had the chance to have a relationship with them. You always feel like it's not quite the right time, and you're like, now's the right time, now's the right time. And, you know, now really about to be the right time. But there's something here about, you know, this could work, but it still needs some adjusting. In that song, she also says, I locked away my heart, but you just set it free. Ain't it strange how fate can play a part in the story of your heart? Ain't it funny how some feelings you just can't deny and you can't move on? So someone here, you have feelings, you just can't deny them. And that's true, but there is someone here, because, you know, at the end of the song, she falls in love again. So she's having this experience in the song. She's like, man, I'm so in love with this person. I just can't let go of them. It's never the right time, all these things. But then at the end, you know, she's like, I locked away my heart, but you just set it free. So, you know, there's like this part where she's like, okay, I guess I'm going to give my love now. I'm ready to release my heart to a new person. So someone here could, you know, say like, I'm never going to fall in love again. I'm never going to love that deeply. You are my big love. And it's like, God is over here like, you got a much bigger love in store on the horizon for you, hun. If you thought that was your big love, like, and no shade on that person, no shade on that relationship. But there's something here where Spirit's like, you know, there are so many deeper layers to you that you don't even know yet. And there's so many deeper layers that that person that you're with could obviously not know or see yet because you haven't even unlocked them yet, because that person doesn't have the key to unlock them. And you are not going to be allowed to unlock these certain layers while you're still with that person, because they are not allowed to have access to these, you know, this new area of your life. So there's something here about like, before you're allowed to go on to the next rung of your journey in love, in life, in relationship, and in work, it's like Spirit has to prune everything so that you really can go forth in a new energy. Also, someone here could have been put under a lot of scrutiny, but they handle it beautifully. So there's something here about like someone could feel like there's a lot of pressure on them, there could be like a lot of hate after them, but they handle it beautifully, they handle it flawlessly, and the other person like really likes that, they really enjoy that, they're like, man, look at that person, they're just like really comfortable in themselves, they're really authentic, thick-skinned, but it's not that they're thick-skinned, it's that, you know, they live by their faith, so they take nothing personally. You know, it's just between them and God, and there's nothing else. There's literally nothing else. So like when people talk or anything, it just doesn't affect this person because it's really, their life is just like them and God. Also, you know, with more intensity in relationships comes more responsibility and more balance is required. So this can also be like the next level of relationship, of relating that you're going to is going to require more responsibility from you. It's going to require work. It's going to require more skill. It's going to require that you balance yourself more. So this can be like someone balancing, you know, like getting more sleep or being more active, you know, like hydrating more, just simple things that where you can bring your own being into balance are going to align you with this new connection. I also was hearing cruel intentions, but so it seems like if someone here has, first of all, it seems like there's someone who has cruel intentions, but it is going to be, it's going to be revealed. And then, you know, someone here is like, I don't have a shit list, but my ancestors do. So, you know, don't be on their shit list. Also, the song Bad by James Bay. I feel like I mentioned this in another reading. It's just as hard for me to know that I might see you around. So this can be someone like you have the same friend group, you kind of frequent the same area. So you're like, it's just as bad because I'm going to have to see this person around. This could also be why you were avoiding the breakup or why they were avoiding the breakup. Because, you know, if you have like kids together or friend groups or something, then you're like, well, I may as well just stay with them because if I break up with them or if we end things, I'm going to have to deal with them all the time anyway. And that's going to be really awkward. So, but Spirit is like, you know, you can't try and force something, and you just can't. I want you bad, but it's done. I want what we had, but what's broken don't unbreak. So someone here, again, it's like there's something here where someone did something, and it's not that it's unforgivable, but it's like someone here has forgiven it, but it's intolerable. So someone here has done something that's intolerable. It's like the other person is like, that is intolerable to my moral standard, to my beliefs, to how I operate, to what I desire and deserve in a partner. And so someone here, you know, is like, I want you bad, but it's done. What's broken cannot unbreak. Fix This by Russ. Dealing with a lot of pain. I don't know which way to go. Tell it all to go away, but it comes back to me. So it's just too much. Fix this. Sleep is my only escape. Rocking a fake smile. What I see is not what they see. So someone here, you know, could just be wanting to sleep a lot, you know, and that's okay. Please create a dream journal, Spirit is saying. Also something here with the numbers 1929 or 929 or 939. You could be seeing a lot of 9s and 3s. 9s are all about hermetic completions. You know, you think about babies in the womb for 9 months and then it's birthed. So again, read to the past video where I'm talking about life and death, you know, where they honor each other, and death is not actually an ending, it's a birth, it's a rebirth. 9 months. 9 is not the ending. Yes, it's maybe the ending of carrying this thing, but then it is birthed and it's pushed through to the other side. And so something here, you know, the birth process is a painful process. You know, a lot of women scream during that process. So, like I said, screaming is involved here. Someone here could quite literally be having a baby this month. Congratulations. Silence. So this kind of goes back to the Awake My Soul. So someone here, and the Ain't It Funny by J-Lo. So someone here is like brooding over this relationship that they feel like they're never going to get over. And then lo and behold, someone comes along and they're like, whoa, I locked away my heart, but you just set it free. You know, someone here is like, whoa, awake my soul. Like my soul feels this new stimulation here. The song Silence by Vargo. Flowing silence is love. Shared silence is friendship. Vibrating silence is creation. Maintained silence is strength. Received silence is joy. And perceived silence is knowledge. Feel the silence is what she says in the song. She's like, feel the silence. So I'd say go listen to that song. It's a pretty cool song. It's fun to dance to, fun to walk to, meditate, contemplate, because contemplation is the word of the week, remember, contemplating. The devil will try to paralyze you with grief, so keep showing up. Creep, I was gonna say creep. The devil will try to paralyze you with grief, or try to creep up on you with grief, so keep showing up. Alt J, the dark seeks dark, that's the song Miss, MS, the dark seeks dark. Some things lie too deep for tears to well. Some things lie too deep for tears to well. So someone here can feel like they're just too numb. They can't cry. They haven't cried. And Spirit is like, we need to make this person cry. Love is what actually could make you cry. It's like you could feel all of this insurmountable grief for a situation, but like you're all stopped up. Someone here could be constipated. Magnesium is really good for that. I think aloe vera, like taking aloe vera is really good for that too. But also just like hydrating and having enough sodium. I put salt in my water. I think we're going to end that here. Although Barefoot in the Park by James Blake was also coming through, so someone here could be like walking or frolicking barefoot in the park with somebody. Also, I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. She doesn't know who I am, and she doesn't give a damn about me. Her boyfriend's a dick. Okay, so we have the song Teenage Dirtbag by Wheatus, yeah. So someone here, again, could like someone, they feel like their boyfriend or their girlfriend is like a total jerk, and they're like, this person doesn't know who I am, but I just want them, you know, they need to break up with that person because I can love them right. That's, I don't know, kind of creepy energy here. Also, we have, I was hearing page and seek, so it's thinking like a pager, but that can also just be like DMs. So someone could be like, you know, paging you and they feel like you're really hard to get a hold of. Shout out to all my fellow people who keep their phone on Do Not Disturb. I live with my phone on Do Not Disturb, so I never get any notifications whatsoever in any way, shape, or form, and it bothers some people, and other people are like, okay, respect. It's like the important things I'll get to, and if you're not on that list and you're going to take it personally, not my problem. And if you're on that list, well, you know, I'll get to you. Because, you know, we have priorities in life. So page and seek, ask and seek. Hide and Seek by Stormzy was coming through. Beautiful, beautiful song. Okay, I love you guys. If you'd like a personal reading, hit me up.